got the sextile to Mars, which is the summer solstice of our emotions, of feelings. Being home and being nurturing is the peak of this energy, the way I see it, because it's summer. So conveniently nurturing and the new way of feeling when you're at your highest of highs, it's like the Lilith in the concept, but also respect and love to Mama Lilith. It's the womb, it's the peak of the summer. So it's interesting to me that Mars is falling here, but Mars is, we're already accumulated from spring, and we're in the midst of summer, enjoying and overseeing our seeds that we have sprung to life, and then seeing them off, right? So then Mars is exalted in Capricorn because you're seeing off your fruits in wintertime. You're getting ambitious, motivated for new desires to come forth when spring comes back around, and things of that nature. And Cancer Mars is in a fallen state in Cancer, so I like to think of it as like, it's not just like, oh, I'm not going to participate. I see it as more as Mars is in a meditative state. You're not active, but you're not inactive. You're in a meditative cocoon where you're spiritually at work and going ham, right? So Mars is falling asleep, is in a meditative state, doing this internal, passionately receiving, passionately, you're working on your intuition, your intent, that then becomes your desire, your ego desire, once it passes through and it's like, okay, you got the green light to go to war and things of that nature. But anyways, so yeah, you got the summer and then you got the winter, the third cycle of winter, which Saturn governs, winter and all that. So you got being heavy-handed, through patience. Through patience, you acquire the ability of, being on the opposite side of being defensive about your home. You're developing that self-care. You're tending to your wounds so that you can turn that into not a chip on your shoulder or a throbbing wound that you're reacting and responding to with anger and defensiveness. No, you're healing that wound and you're making it a battle scar. You're making it a motivation. You're making it a healing from that as a motivation to endure it again, because you know that you can take that time out and have that discipline, which is required in war. And at the same time, simultaneously, in the death state, in the collective, you have discipline in regards to other things, right? I'm gonna get back to that winter state of Pisces.